Hello, guys. I'm on the very short break, and I'm right now on the construction, but I'm on the very short break. I've got exactly 5 minutes, so 5 to 10 minutes is what I have right now, and I will try to look back to this nasty knockout of UFC Moscow when Zelim Imadaev was smoked out by Danny Roberts. I will I will now describe this nasty knockout and one of the nicest moments I've ever seen in my because never been a fan of this fan base etc. Imadaev is a nice guy, but fan base is horrible. Well, two men were in a desperate need of a win, and Roberts was 16-5, 5-4 UFC. Powerful striker Imadaev was, I believe, 8-1, 0-1 in UFC. Well, he was having all victories by knockout, looking not to get hit in the face with the iron blow. Is referee Rich Mitchell, and there was no touch of gloves, and instead a leg kick started off the fight by Madaev. He didn't even shook the hand. What a kind of fighter. At least you should shake hands with your opponent, you dumbass. Roberts was responding with some of leg kicks, and they were trading body shots, big right hands. Robert timed it well to shoot him for an unexpected takedown, but Imadaev stuffed it. The two were jockeying for the position. Roberts grabbed the mouth type one, landed some powerful knees. They separated, and Imadaev had some reddening around his right eye from that bucket of knees, and Roberts slapped a leg kick. Imadaev responded immediately with a quick jab that made both men smile at one another. Roberts was swinging wildly with the right hand. Then he slang a leg kick, fell over. Imadaev was chasing after him, nearly landed the flying knee flush on the jaw. Roberts was circling away, but then came back, landed a takedown this time. Imadaev didn't have any interest in staying on the ground and came right back up, caught Roberts with an elbow. Roberts backed off and threw a leg kick that landed with an audible thud, and after a brief warning about outstretched fingers, Imadaev clipped him on the chin with the right hand. Well, it looked very good for Imadaev after Roberts went for a lead leg. With a few more leg kicks, he won the round. Imadaev hit the takedown in the dying seconds of the round, and he won. So it was a great, easy squeezy. It looked like it was going to be an easy squeezy win for Imadaev. And in the second, the two were marching towards one another. Roberts was leading the dance with a few quick jabs, then slapping leg kick, and Roberts was shooting for a takedown. Imadaev reversed him, ended up on top briefly. The Russian latched to his waist, but Roberts broke the grip, pushed away without taking any damage from the position. Four-punch combo from Roberts landed spot on. Imadaev immediately fired back with a salvo of punches that put him off balance, allowed Roberts to take his legs out, and he was unable to stuff a takedown this time. Roberts ended up on the top. Imadaev was trying to pull him back to the feet, then grabbed the fence, stood up, was warned for it. Roberts was keeping the clinch high and tight, threw several ferocious knees out of the mouth type one position. Imadaev was trying to time a knee, lift Roberts up, planted him on the cage, but Roberts immediately stood back up. More clinching, and the Brit planted the knee right on the opponent's solar plexus, maintaining heavy pressure until Imadaev circled out, and on the break, Roberts was aiming for a big elbow, but Imadaev was out of the way. The 10-second clapper sounded. Both men winded up for huge left hands. Roberts landed first, sending Imadaev spinning, giving commentator Dan Hardy flashbacks of his performance against Carlos Condit years back. Big left hook landed. The Russian failed. He fell, face plant to the ground. He was out cold. It was a face plant knockout. Mitchell dived in to save the unconscious fighter from any further damage. Hot Chocolate was the first fighter ever to finish Imadaev. Thus, so with style points, he almost couldn't land a cleaner left hand than that one. What a ferocious knockout that was. It was brutal. And Zelim Imadaev was smoked out cold. So, doggies, keep sending more threats. There will be more videos like this. I need to get back to work now.